It was one of the first big free-to-play games and one of the first big multiplayer online battle arenas, or MOBAs. But going on 5 years later, League of Legends still holds firm as an example of excellence. With its amazing variety of champions, rewarding progression systems, and fast but intensely strategic team play, it easily hooked me and refused to let go. That addictiveness and competitive spirit, combined with a generous free-to-play approach and frequent updates from developer Riot Games, has created one of the biggest and liveliest gaming communities anywhere.
Victory!
This is Summoner's Rift, League of Legends' colorful 5-on-5 map. One of the big factors that distinguishes it is the ability to hide in the brush and surprise enemies, which makes it feel dangerous and unpredictable. It's also populated by NPC monsters who gives buffs to whomever kills them, creating a tempting option to avoid direct combat in order to make yourself stronger. League's 117 cartoony champion characters are full of personality and interesting power sets. Their innate passive abilities, like Teemo's camouflage, which allows him to stealth if he stands still for a few moments, then gives him extra attack speed, keep them dynamic without adding extra buttons to press. But it's their flashy active abilities and quirky quotes that make them memorable.
Don't be a scaredy cat!
Killing minions tends to be quick and easy thanks to many champions having strong area of effect attacks. There's no way to attack your own to deny your enemy of experience and gold either, and I like how this makes it easier to focus on other tasks, like getting last hits and harassing opponents. I also enjoy how relatively short cooldowns and low magic costs let me cast spells often, rather than having to worry about conserving them all for one crucial moment. But that doesn't mean abilities don't matter. From simple slows to huge super mega death rockets, snagging opponents with high-powered skill shots that require precise aim while dodging theirs is one of League of Legends' biggest thrills. Though League of Legends doesn't offer every champion for free, it's still a model of generosity. A rotating selection of 10 complementary champions is available each week, which is a great way to try before you buy. You can also unlock them at a reasonable rate, all with currency you earn from completing matches. So it's very possible to play League even at a competitive level without paying at all.
Double kill.
Item selection in League is decent, but I find the build options to be a little restrictive. My team always anticipated I'd build items like the Bloodthirster or Rabadon's Death Cap. These might as well be called required instead of recommended, considering how powerful they are. Support items like the Frost Queen's Claim that grant passive gold are wonderful though, because they allow for more variation. League's tutorial is a gentle way to ease into all these complex MOBA mechanics, and its AI players are a judgment-free way of learning to play new characters. It's surprising that there's no replay function to help us learn from our mistakes though. Communication is key in MOBAs, but League of Legends lacks built-in voice chat. Without third-party voice programs, it can be really frustrating to coordinate your team using just the pings and text chat. It seems fair that 4 out of 5 players have to agree a match is lost before you can throw in the towel. Win or lose, managing my persistent summoner profile outside a match is good motivation to keep playing. Along the way to the max level of 30, which took me about 160 wins to reach, you'll unlock crucial summoner spells to use in-game. Once you're level 30, you can play against the most serious competitors in ranked play. The League system does a great job of putting you up against people at the same skill level. Making your way up the ranks is an achievement, and knowing points are on the line makes every match even more fierce. A typical game can take between 40 minutes and an hour, so when you need faster-paced modes, Dominion and All Random All Mid have you covered. The consistent action-packed brawls in these modes are a breath of fresh air relative to the steady fare you'll find on Summoner's Rift. While League's gameplay is intensely fun and the champions are fantastic, the launcher client is a slow and buggy piece of junk. Long load times are one thing, but you can't even change your in-game settings before you hop into a match. Even though you play on the same few maps with similar items, there's so much depth and strategy going on that no 2 matches of League of Legends ever feel the same. Its distinctive style encourages surprise attacks, and frequent use of skill shot powers and its colorful art style make everything pop on the screen. Learning how to make the most of its characters and to become an asset to a team is a long and challenging process, but once you've got it down, it's incredibly satisfying to work together to destroy your enemies in this amazing MOBA.
Pharaoh inside.